folks, Queen Roadkill Candy here, and today we are doing a box opening of the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot Deck and Guide. So, this was only $29.99 Canadian. You can get a cheaper copy on Amazon, but it does not come with a guide book. Alright, I have freed it from the plastic that did not want to come off. There's also a Disney Villains one that's going to be coming out soon. Looks like Disney is really getting into... Why is this not? Alrighty then. So yeah, if you're interested, there is a Disney Villain tarot deck that is coming out very soon. So here is the very large book that comes with it. Very good quality. It's a nice book. And let's zoom this up just a bit. Oh, I was hoping these would be gilded. And let's zoom back down now that we have them out of the box. So the Fool, Jack and his dog, makes sense. The Witch for the Magician. New cards always like to stick together. High Priestess, Sally. There's the Empress. Santa's the Emperor, that's great. That's absolutely perfect. Oh, I love that. If I could just separate this. Here's the Mayor. The Lovers. Aw. The Chariot. That's good. That's perfect. This is amazing. This is... like, I like how simple... It does not want to come and separate. Come on. Come on. I mean, it is a brand new deck. This sometimes happens with new decks. Alright. There is Strength. The Hermit. I haven't seen this movie in years. I had it on VHS, but I have not upgraded and bought myself a DVD or a Blu-ray player. Blu-ray disc, because obviously I have a player, because I have the systems, but Death is the Graveyard. That's interesting, though, that it's a place. And the Cauldron is Temperance. I don't have any... Okay, good. They're just really thick cards, so it's hard to tell if, like... Yeah, that makes sense. These Death. Or Devil, I mean. Tower. Ooh. But I really do like this deck. I saw it and I wanted to get it, so the next month after I got paid again, I went out and I picked it up. They actually have these at Spencer's, if you can believe it. The sun is the Christmas light. No, really? Oh, that's perfect. That is, oh, Santa's list is Judgment. This is amazing. I highly suggest this deck. This is perfect. Absolutely perfect. The world is all three holiday worlds. This is a really good deck. I mean, oh my goodness, that is perfect. I love it. I love its take on each of the cards so far. It's just, oh my goodness. So we have candles. So I'm assuming the candles are the wands in this one. I'm not sure, but I mean, candles are fire. They're long and skinny, so I would assume. I would imagine to make it more palpable to children or families that might not necessarily be 100% okay with tarot. That's probably why they had to swap a few things. Which, you know, I mean, I don't have an issue. Some people might have an issue. As long as, you know, like a kid gets to make its own choices and actually able to, like, you know, if they want to practice tarot, you know, they're able to. So presents, I'm going to assume presents are the coins / pentacles. Again, it completely makes sense because to a child, presents are wealth, right? So to me, I think that makes a lot of sense. You know, you can tell me if you agree or disagree with that in the comments. I know for some people it's a little more difficult when they do this and they change the suits, but to me it's not really, because it's what the root of it. Aw, the rat's got a bunch of cheese for presents. That's so cute. Oh man, look at these banged up toys for $5. But I don't know. I think when you get to the root of the meanings of the cards, like presents fits. Personally, for me, so I don't really think it's that big of an issue. You know, you might, let's see, needles. Needles, I assume, would be swords. Again, like this, I think takes into account, like I realize it's probably adults buying it, but if you were a child and you bought this, I think needles for swords, presents, you know, candles, I think all that stuff would be very relatable to your world, you know? Because, I mean, seriously, other than like fantasy games or what have you, when is there going to be, you know, swords, really? But needles, you know, there's sewing needles, there's, you know, your shot needles, you know, all those things. Yeah, okay, it is swords. Here we go, 3 of needles. Very clearly, it's the swords. And I think that actually, again, is fitting because that's something that's more so in our everyday life in comparison to swords or what have you, wands, right? Like, this is a young child. Their parents' beliefs are going to affect what's around them. So although some kids might have parents that have things that are around them that, you know, would be palpable, I just think, honestly, potions for cups, okay, or chalices. That still, you know, I like it. Some of you aren't going to like that they changed the suit. Some of you are going to find it harder to read. I don't think it's going to be that hard for kids. I think this is a perfect deck for children. I mean, it is a Walt Disney deck. And they're sticking together. I can't seem to... There we go. I think this is an excellent deck. Like, if you were going to buy your child its first deck, I think this would be a good one. There's also the Kawaii Tarot, and there is the Complete Tarot Kit. They're adjustable for children. There's also a lot of anime and manga ones that are pretty good for kids, too. But this one, I think, would mentally and emotionally relate better to the child, assuming they don't find the movie scary in a negative sense. Alright guys, that is the box opening of the Nightmare Before Christmas. You can pick this up at Spencer's. I don't know, maybe they have it at Disneyland. Maybe they have it at the Walt Disney Store. I didn't check. I know that they are bringing out a Disney Villains tarot deck on this channel because we deal with nerdy stuff. There is a plethora of other IP tarot decks. I've done Naruto Tarot, the Bleach Tarot. I've done the Shadowrun Tarot on here. I've done the Red Sonja Tarot. Like I've gone and box opened a lot of them, and I think it's important when you're buying a deck to see the whole deck. When it comes to cardstock with these cards are fair thickness, but they're still flexible. I know that's, you know, an issue for some people. It's got black borders, so I imagine that's going to wear out eventually if you use this deck a lot. But it's good quality. The book is really good quality. Same if it's like basically the quality if you were to buy an Oracle deck. And I don't know why Oracle decks usually have amazing quality. Like if you get some of the fairy ones by Dorian Virtue. I know her name's like Taboo, and someone else assisted with it. And I don't know the other name, but I got a few of those decks before they, when people were selling her decks off to buy decks that did not have her name. But it's the same kind of physical quality. Same with the box. Box is very good quality. I mean, $30. This is really good. This feels like a $60 deck in my opinion. So I think it's a good buy. Like, if I compare it, say, to, say, the Penny Dreadful Tarot, this tarot is so cheap in comparison to this, and this is like double the price, right? I mean, highly suggest it for the quality. If you don't like the suits changes, then don't get it, because all the suits are changed. I think it's more palpable to children, though, so I don't think that's an issue at all. But yeah, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe, hit that bell to get notifications if you'd like to see live streams. That happens on Twitch, and that is Roadkill Candy. Instagram is Queen Roadkill, and that's where I keep my cosplays and things. Thank you so much. Bye.